Hello, everyone, and welcome back to another episode of 1990's Represent. We're wrapping up our sixth cycle of 1993 with a video game. In this episode, we're talking about NHL 94. So, I normally don't cover sports games on this series, mostly because a lot of them are very similar. They kind of just are like roster updates. They might, change, like add some stuff here and there, change up some modes, things like that. But by and large, the sports games kind of um, are very similar year to year to year. However, I will cover some of the kind of more widely regarded sports games or like highly respected sports games. And NHL 94 is one of those cases. So it's one of the greatest sports games of all time. Easily one of the best hockey games of all time as well. Um, just an incredible game overall. Has It's very challenging. I remember playing this on both the Genesis and the Super Nintendo. My friend had the Genesis version, and I think I played the Super Nintendo version. A friend had that one as well. The Sega version, or on the Genesis, is slightly better than the Super Nintendo version. And I think there was a big jump between what was it, like NHL 93 on the Genesis and NHL 93 on the Super Nintendo. It was much, much better on the Genesis. The Super Nintendo version of NHL 94 was improved upon, I do think the Genesis version is still the best version of that game. I think the Sega CD version, I never played the Sega CD version, is supposed to be the best one because it actually has like video clips and things like that. But I have some notes here about the game, and then of course we'll do some gameplay as well. So let me just grab my notes here. Alright, so we have NHL 94, first released in either September of 1993 on the Genesis or November of the same year for the Super Nintendo. This is, again, like I said, one of the greatest sports games of all time. This is actually the first game in EA's NHL series that actually had both the NHL licensing as well as the NHLPA licensing. I think with sports games at this time is sometimes these developers were able, or publishers were able to get the rights from the NHL or the NFL or MLB or whatever the sport was, but not get the rights from the Associated Player Association. So, like for example, with Ken Griffey Jr. presents Major League Baseball on the Super Nintendo, Nintendo had the licensing from the MLB, but they didn't have licensing from the Player Association. So the only licensed player in that game, for example, is Ken Griffey Jr. because he is kind of the one endorsing the game. All the other players are kind of just like made up names or names of presidents, names of and things like that. Names of characters from like movies and what have you. Or in the case of some of the other games in this kind of time period that were licensed by the league but not licensed by the players, where they would just do like player number. So, for example, Michael Jordan might be a bad example because I think he had like a different like licensing agreement. But on NBA Showdown, for example, he was just number 23. I remember there was a Nintendo 64. I think it was one of the Maddens on that system. It may have been just Madden 64, the first one on the first Madden game they put out there. And the teams would obviously have the team names, but the player names, there was no names. It was just like if you're playing as like John Elway, it was like number 7 throws for 20 yards for a touchdown to number 87 or whatever numbers the players were. But this is a kind of a key moment in, at least with the NHL series, because this is the first one in this series where they actually had both parties licensed. So basically, you have the league, you have all the teams, logos, things like that, and then you actually have all the players as well. Game was also available, like we said, it's on the Genesis, the Super Nintendo. Got a port to PC on DOS, and then of course came out. I think in sometime in 1994 is when the Sega CD version came out. The same engine that powers this game was also used, and they modified it to work with what they were doing, but modified for Mutant League Hockey. This game is, like I said, widely regarded. It's been ported or included in more recent NHL games as well, including NHL 06. I think there was like a version of it you could play in NHL 14, which they included this version because it would have NHL 14 would be the 20th anniversary of this game. And then there was also another thing called NHL 94 Rewind, which I think was part of NHL 21. It was like a pre-order bonus, I think. But I think they eventually made it available to everybody. I think it's only on PS4 and Xbox One. Or one of the, Xbox One, I think. That would be really interesting because it looks like basically like a modernized version of this game from what I was reading. Or like same gameplay as NHL 94, but with like updated rosters possibly. Didn't really look super far into that because I don't think it's available. I don't have a PS4 or Xbox One anyway. But this is just an incredible hockey game. Incredibly challenging. But top-down perspective of the rink. And hockey games and soccer games are like some of the sports games where the low-scoring games seem to be almost the most fun, because when you do score a goal in like NHL or in FIFA, it actually feels like you did something. Unlike like NBA games where you're getting scores all the time, or even baseball games. But that is going to do it for that first part of the video. We're now going to jump into some NHL 94 gameplay, and we'll be right back with that. All right, we are back in our emulator here. Again, like you said earlier, we're doing the Genesis version for this video. Definitely the better of the two versions that I mentioned for SNES and Genesis. Right, here we go. So let's go ahead and pick our teams here. Let's go with the Rangers, and we'll go against let's see here. We'll go against Anaheim. I think this is actually the first game that Anaheim was in, as far as like an NHL game. Do 5-minute periods here. So if I'm doing this correctly, I should be playing as the Rangers, hopefully. Because player 1 is the visitor, and they're Anaheim. Oh, we gotta be the home team then. Because Anaheim is playing at New York, so I will be the home team. There we go. I will probably not do too well at this. I was always really bad at the NHL games, but I always had a lot of fun with them. So let's go ahead and get started. Oh man, alright, there we go. All right, nobody's been able to score yet, but oh man, I got cleared. Oh my god. All right, so face off here. All right, another face off. All right, period over. Nobody scored yet. All right, second period. Okay, yeah, so they switched sides already, so let's... Alright, yep. I figured they were going to call icing. I don't know when. Like, feels like it took them a while to call that penalty. Oh, man! Alright, there we go. Alright, we're down by one. Let's see what we can do. Alright, I gotta tie this game up here. Oh my god! Oh man, got it in again, alright. I was never good with the manual goalie control, because you can actually do that in this game. Oh, that's gonna be icing, I would think. Alright, that period's over. Alright, let's get back into it. Whoa, whoa, whoa! Oh my god! Oh no, that was just a face-off. I thought that went in. All right, face off again. Oh, man. I need to get better at doing the manual goalie control. That's 3-0, man. All right. Yeah, period is almost over. Oh, there we go. Finally got a goal. All right. All right, at least I got one. All right, Mark Messier for the goal there. All right, that's the game. All right, at least I didn't get shut out, but not great. Stars of the game, yeah, to Anaheim and Mark Messier. All right, there we are. All right, let's do another game. We're going to be the visitors. We're going to change teams here. Don't know if there's a random team thing here. Let's go against Buffalo, Hartford, Edmonton, Detroit. Let's go Chicago. That's actually a 10-minute period this time. We're playing as Chicago here. Oh my god, I thought that had gone in. God, I cannot get the puck at all. Oh my gosh. I can just not get control of the puck. All right, there's the face-off. Oh my god, I got... I lost control of it. They scored again, alright. Yeah, they are just swarming the fucking, the thing, man. Oh god, he intercepted that. Alright, let's at least try to get one goal, like we did the last game. Oh my god, I got cleared right there. The slap shot did not go in. Oh my gosh! I'm getting wrecked. What? Why can I not get control of the puck? God, they are just pinballing around. Oh my god! I need to... Is there a way to just end the game? Because... Instant replay, edit lines. Let's just... Yeah, they're like swarming the net, so I can't even... Oh my god, talking about an embarrassing period there. Oh my god! Do I have... Oh. The guy was in the open ice there. Oh, they intercepted him? Alright. Oh, my... They picked me off. Oh, he missed that pass. Alright, let's see what we... Oh, man, come on. Oh, my God. Alright, finally got a goal. Alright, there we go. We hit our one goal to not have a blowout, or a shutout. We're still down by 3. Alright, there we go. 2 goals. Still down by 2, but that was actually a nice goal. Alright, let's see what we can do now. 2-4. Oh. Oh my gosh! That was all like... Is that a hat trick? I think it might be. Yeah, I think he's got 3. Alright, cool. Oh, God. Alright, we're still down by 1. Alright, period over. 3rd period. Final period coming up. Alright, so we've managed to somewhat turn it around a little bit. But we still got to get at least 2 more goals to win and have them get none. So let's go. 3rd period. I mean, even though I did terribly that first period, I still just, like, overall love these games. Alright, tied it up. Alright, here we go. Let's go. Alright. So we're tied up now. I've managed to come back from a 4-goal deficit. Alright, there's the face-off. Alright, let's go. Oh, they picked it off. Alright. Alright, we're gonna... Oh, thought we were about to have a face-off there for a second. Oh, they picked it up, they intercepted. Oh my gosh, alright. Alright, face-off time. Alright, this is getting intense. Oh my gosh, that's my guy. The guy who's got the hat trick. He's injured. Alright, that definitely changes the complexion of the game. Oh my god, alright. Alright, there's a face-off coming. Oh my god, okay. Alright, final minute. Oh, gotta get the goalie back in there. Alright. Alright, period over. We're going into, let's see here. Alright, 4-4. Like, I've managed to come back from a 4.4 goal deficit. This is insane. Alright, let's go. Alright, we're in overtime now. There we go, goal! Alright, we're up by 1! And that's the game! Awesome! Jeremy Roenick. Let me actually just bring up something here, because I think I had something loaded up NHL 94. Oh yeah, according to my research, yeah, Jeremy Roenick apparently kind of said he became more popular because of this game, because he's apparently like one of, if not the best players in the game. I just picked Chicago because like I like Chicago, so very cool though. 5-4, ended up winning, coming back from a 4-goal deficit. That game was insanely intense, and the win in overtime. What an incredible game. That game in particular, and this video game in general. But yeah, one of the best hockey games of all time. Still a blast to play. You know, what else can I say, right? But I think that is going to do it for this video. We'll be back again in a few days doing our next cycle at 1994. Looking forward to that. But that's going to do it for now. So remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe. We'll see you again next time. Thanks again for watching. Take care and have a good one. See ya.